Okay. Third time's a charm. That's what she said. This is getting really frustrating. So hopefully people can hear me now. And when you get in here, please tell me that you can hear me because I am just trying to make a living here, people. And I have other things to do than be a mime. So let's try this one more time. So if you guys get in this room, please tell me that you can hear me, or you can't. If you can't hear me, I guess you're going to tell me. Okay. Man, I thank you, Bob. This is really difficult. YouTube is really tripping. And what I was saying before, everybody, since I hit 10,000 subscribers and plus the new platforms was coming out for like the new cable, like a cable internet for YouTube. They are changing a lot of stuff on this channel. And Linda Volpe, I'm gonna let you know now, even though you didn't hear me, didn't curse one time. You're welcome. And I I've been having a lot of problems with YouTube, and I know other people have as well. I don't know what else to do with YouTube. They're not notifying me on a lot of people's comments. They're not notifying you guys on, but I guess they're notifying you about these videos, the lives, because everybody's coming in to get disappointed because they can't hear me. And hey, Mr. Unknown, Matt Stoney don't even reply to anything that I text him or much of his subscribers. So he's probably out of my box. He's been doing it for about 10 years. I don't know, maybe 8-10 years. I did it 1 year, but I do beat some of his records. I'm not saying I'm better than Matt Stoney. He can beat me at 95% of the time, 90 maybe. I'm getting better. So, but he's a good, he's I wasn't gonna say he's a good guy, but I don't know him. But he doesn't even answer anything I do, so I can't even challenge him. But I'm doing a midday live for people that cannot see this at 9 p.m. Central. If they're overseas, they're working nights, or they just can't make it. So I'm trying to do every week, do something Tuesday or Wednesday during the midday right now, 12 or 1 p.m. Central, just to do stuff. Hey, Crystal, thanks for coming in, Mr. Unknown, and Linda and Bob. I think I missed some people. There's like 20 of them in the other room, but the second time that it went down, I finally got everything working. That's working on this one, but sometimes it cuts me off. Like after an hour, it cuts me off. It cuts the volume off, and YouTube is really having a lot of problems. Heck, I'm just trying to make a living here, and I'm having a lot of issues with them. I don't know what else to say. YouTube creator and video, like the old creator studio, I have to get to where our songs and my video manager, I have to click YouTube beta, then wait like 30 seconds. It takes a long time to upload. And then after that, I have to go down and click creator studio, which takes like an extra 2 minutes. And that's a long time when I'm trying to hurry up and do something. Every time I go into YouTube, I have to do that. Thanks, Natasha. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is getting really frustrating with YouTube about whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They just have a lot of stuff going on. But I'm glad you guys came here, and hopefully some other ones trickle in, because I did go live twice in a row, and the voice was messed up. Yeah, Crystal, it's not as easy as it seems. Doing the videos and trying to work with somebody that's putting the videos out. So it's like I'm all in their hands, So that's what she said. So yeah, I don't know. The only thing we can do is just try to work around with what they're doing, and hopefully they get the kinks out. And I ask everybody to send feedback. They got a feedback button on there. Send your feedback, whatever problems you're having, not in life in general, but on YouTube, whatever you're having problems on YouTube, just send feedback. That's the best way to fix a problem, is to set a fire under them. The biggest fire is going to get the most attention. So whatever you're having problems with, do that. I was waiting for some more people to come in, and I'll talk about some other stuff. But does anybody have any questions right now that you have that I can legally talk about on the video on here without going to jail? Chris Helmer, no, the volume's at the same place. The problem is with YouTube. I'm just having a lot of issues with them. And like my live chat, I got to go through an extra window to pull that live chat up when it used to pop up automatically. So they're having a lot of glitches. They're trying to get their new, I think their new cable thing going, where they're doing cable internet like on YouTube. So that's causing a lot of issues with them trying to do extra stuff. So I understand, but it's just frustrating. So I will. I have guys. I have a challenge today, spaghetti challenge. So usually a lot of challenges that don't do promotions, I don't put out like pretty quick. But I think 2 to 3 weeks I'm putting this one out. I'm going to throw that in because I don't have any really spaghetti challenges on my channel, because the one in St. Louis, like the first challenges I've done, I failed it. I went back and conquered it. I was a 19th person in 15 years to do it. I didn't even videotape it because I just started. So the owner said I can go back to do that one. So I'm going to go back and do that one. But today in Highland, Illinois, it's about 40 minutes from my house, that I'll be doing at DiMaggio's, I think it's called DiMaggio's. It's in Highland, Illinois. It's spaghetti. It's about the biggest. It's like the biggest spaghetti one around here, just like the one in St. Louis. It's the same size. I believe it's 3 to 4 pounds pre-cooked, so dry. So the dry noodles pre-cooked would be about 8 pounds plus a meatball. So I'm thinking like 9 pounds. Corey, no, I'm just at home. I wear this white shirt usually when I wear these red pants. I like to match in the house for some reason. But if I wear the blue and black, then I put on the black shirt. So, but I only have like 2 types of white shirts left. Somebody just bought the 3X today, but I only have extra large and large and white shirts, and they're going to be gone after 4 apiece. I only have 4 apiece of those. But I have a lot of black shirts I just got in. I got some that say That's What She Said, but it comes from extra large to 5X, except 4X. I don't have any 4Xs of any size. So anything other than 4X, from XL to 5X, I have the That's What She Said and Have a Great Day Unless You Made Other Plans, or That's What She Said, or Have a Great Day Unless You Made Other Plans. And I have small all the way to 5X, and That's What She's no, I'm sorry. Small to 5X and Have a Great Day Unless You Made Other Plans. I also have the women cut shirts with just That's What She Said on the back. I'm sorry, man, I'm screwing up today. I don't have any That's What She Said in women's shirts, because I'm thinking a lot of women don't want to put that on their shirt, on the back of their shirt. So I have a Great Day on that one. And then women's, I have tank tops from small to extra large, and the women's cut small to extra large. Sorry about that big long spiel. I had to get that out there. You plan on doing a challenge in Portland, Oregon? Chris, I was planning to go and see Corey in Oregon, maybe September, maybe November. Somewhere like November next year. That's my downtime when I don't have a lot of contests. So I want to plan a trip that way. Might be before then. I'm not sure. Because, guys, I did get a new car yesterday, because I was renting cars 3 to 5 times a month. So I was spending anywhere from about $300 to $600 a month on just renting a car. Thank you, Black Diamond. I really appreciate it. I was up to 3:30 in the morning getting videos out, so I was scheduling videos. I already had the one scheduled for the one that came out today, but I had one for the 17th, so I have other ones coming out. I have another one. Maybe Raina Hung's a record got beat next Sunday on the premiere. John Thomas, I'm thinking about, it depends what kind of food it is. I could probably do 12 or 13, 14 maybe if it's like all liquid. Well, not all liquid. All liquid I could probably do over 16. But if it's pizza, maybe 11 pounds, something like that. Did you sell tall sizes? No, I don't have any tall sizes. I just have regular size shirts all the way to 5X. I cannot order like 30 different types of shirts because I pay cash. So I just paid $1,500 for the shirts that I got, and it takes a toll. You know, I cannot get all kind of shirts, but I do have women's cut shirts and women's tank tops and small to extra large. Then I have men's shirts from small to 5X, all in black. But I do have a couple unisex, the men's shirts in white, the extra large and large. But if you want to try to order those, not on this video, I think, but on my regular videos, it shows the descriptions how to pay. If you got a problem, just email me. And what is up? Rich Hickens, there's your shout out, buddy. No problem. I appreciate you joining in, Rich, and everybody else. I really do appreciate you guys for showing your support. It helps out with all the a-holes that some of them that do the comments. It gets me down a little bit, but I have to comment back to let them know how I feel about how they feel. Everybody has the right to their own feelings, but you know what? If you can do it sensible without cursing or being ignorant, hell, I do not mind at all. But if you got to be really stupid about it, you know what? I'm going to probably do it back. I'm not a rug. I tell people I'm not going to get walked over for in any amount of trying to get subscribers. I'm not going to sell my soul. I'm just going to be the person I am. If you don't like the person I am, just, you know, I wouldn't watch. I just wouldn't watch. I wouldn't call a radio station and say, hey, I'm not watching you no more. Just don't watch. Yeah, pretty much, Crystal. Haters. Scott, I wouldn't do that with my new car if the door's not messed up. I did that with my passenger door on my work truck because it was the guts on the inside right there rusted out. That's what she said. But all the inside of that door is rusted out. I'm not going to pay for that door. It's a work truck. I don't care. Nobody gets on outside, so I just close it up. Natasha, I don't carry 4X because I'm thinking if somebody is pretty much that big, they can fit a 5X. And the shirts cost me a lot of money going up that size, but I want to at least get to a 5X so people that are bigger in size can have that size. But I had to jump because 4X and 5X shirts cost a lot of money. It's a different kind of brand of shirt. So each shirt cost me $3 plus the $1 extra for the premium shirt. So it's not cost efficient. That's why small shirts are $20 and 5X shirts are $20 because the money I'm saving here, I'm spending here. So it kind of equalizes out. So it's a method in the madness. I know people wonder why, and I appreciate you saying that. I'm not hating on 4X people. Yeah, Chris Helmer, I just got with Randy today about a challenge that I'm about to be doing, a contest actually, and I wanted him to be my partner, but in the team challenge, people, just because he likes my pickles don't mean we swing like that. But yeah, I always like to kick with Randy, man. He is a really down-to-earth guy, just like you see me right here. If you see me, whatever I'm acting like right here, you see me in person, bam, same person. Well, Randy is a really cool guy. If you don't get that from his videos, He acts, man, we have a good time, laugh all the time, have some jokes. But he goes to school a lot, so Monday through Friday he definitely can't do anything. And weekends he's booked for the next 2 weekends, he said. So I would really like to next time. And I think we're trying to make a point of every. Well, I want to make a point of every November, end of November or December, like a Thanksgiving Christmas thing, like have some kind of annual thing. Like we do a challenge like that time every year. Because we did the first time in 2017 at the end, and we did last year in December. So that would be really nice to do. Hey, Mr. Unknown, I don't know if you heard me before, but after this video, go back and watch the beginning because I already said that. Maybe you didn't hear me because maybe you didn't hear me because the voice wasn't there. But Matt Stoney does not even reply to subscribers hardly, I don't think. So he doesn't even reply to me. I wouldn't just call somebody out. I beat some of his records, and I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not better than Matt Stoney, and I will tell you he has a bigger capacity. He's been doing it a lot longer. I've been doing this like a year for a professional side, maybe 2 years total. He could probably get me maybe 90% of the time. I'm going to say, and if it's a duration 10-minute contest, he probably get me maybe 99.9% of the time. So, guys, I do not think I'm better than Matt Stoney. If you see me beat his records, maybe I got lucky. Maybe he holidayed it. But other than that, oh, people do say on Matt Stoney about the only reason why I beat his time on like one of the things because he talked during the challenge. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys now. You know how I beat a time that Matt Stoney did on the same thing? Like, because I was the first person to hit the timer, and I was the first person to hit the timer again to end it. Other than that, I don't care if you talk. If you hit the button and you start talking, that's not my fault. That's your fault because you know you're timing yourself. Because I'm in a race, I'm running a marathon. I don't sit on a park bench and play a Rubik's Cube and then get up and start running again. That's not my fault because you know you're getting time. So don't start talking just to have a leeway and say, well, I could have beat him, but I talked. Sorry, not sorry. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate it. But yeah, Stoney is a really great eater. I give him his props on that. He's really great. And I can see why he doesn't get back with people because I can barely keep up with people when I've just hit the 10K mark and YouTube's not even notifying me. So I know I'm sounding like a hater on Matt Stoney. And if you're watching, and I'm pretty sure he's not, I apologize. See, I stared in your eyes and said, I apologize. Okay. That means I was honest with it. I don't lie on Wednesdays. Thanks, Barnard. I really, yeah, I'm sorry. I appreciate you coming back in. I apologize that YouTube is having issues. The first time I canceled out of but I still didn't have volume. I canceled out because I had to get to another window to open up. What is up, Miss Hobbs? Miss Hobbs is in the house. I just saw you in here. Thanks. I appreciate it. And let me see. Let me get to some comments, guys. Thank you, Christy Rayford. I really appreciate you watching my videos. People, you guys, part of the disposal team, subscribers, even though if you're not subscribed, I think like 70% of people that watches my videos, like 66, I think last time I saw, are not even subscribed. So they watch and they don't subscribe. I'm not sure if they're in some kind of underground thing. They don't want the government to know them, but they watch without subscribing. So I am not sure if they even have a YouTube account. But I do appreciate everybody for watching my videos. It keeps me motivated. Even some negative comments I get, I kind of look over them when I see a really great comment. I try to read every comment that I see. What state are you in? I am. Thanks, Crystal. Yes, Fernandez, Chuck. I am in Illinois, Cahokia, Illinois. Beautiful downtown Cahokia, Illinois. Well, I don't know about the beautiful downtown part, but I'm on the edge of town and I'm making it. Thank you, Wendy. I go to Indiana, Valparaiso, Indiana. My sister stays there, and I go there, and I did the 3 challenges in that town. They have Kelsey Steakhouse, JJ's Pizza, and that's all around Indiana. There, they have JJ's Pizza, and also Industrial Revolutions. Molly did the Industrial Revolutions, but I think she helped me out, and she didn't beat my records. I got all 3 records in town. I think she holidayed a little bit and kind of paced herself, but she ate 2 of them though. She ate 2 back to back. The Melt Challenge. I've heard about the Melt Challenge, Chuck, um, in Ohio, because I was there and I just did that Euro one at Greek Village Grill. They told me about that one, but I think you got to pay for it. But next time I'm through there, I'm gonna try to call and see if I can beat a record. If I cannot pay for it, then I will try to be down for it. But I do not like to pay for food if I do a challenge. But who knows? I might pay for it. I've been getting some love on here, so that's why I got a new car, guys. I got. You saw the picture before that I had up. If you saw that thumbnail, then that was the car that I got. I was going to get a 2018 Nissan Altima, but then when I got there, I saw a 2016. It's 2 years, 2 years in the past there, but only had 45,000 miles on it, people. 45,000 miles for 2016. I got it from Enterprise Rent a Car, so I'm not sure how people drove it when they had it, but for that price, I pay for that. I will pay for that car in 2 years by me not renting cars. I've been renting 3 to 5 cars a month. So anywhere from $300 to $700 a month, 300 to 700 a month, I've been paying for rentals. And that's going to pay for itself in 2 years. I already got a contest next Monday. So I can't tell you about that right now. That's a little top secret. Yes, I put some gel in my hair. I put gel in my hair and just kind of whoop. But it's getting long enough where it can kind of spike up a little bit or going to start curling. But I'm going to try to keep it just like this. When it gets to a certain point, then I'm gonna cut it down. It'll be shorter, and then I'll grow back. I just been doing my own hair since I was 14, so I've been used to have spikes for a long time. Yeah, John, that was that Euro one was a really crazy one. Had a lot of onions on it, so a lot of onions. Oh, Miss Volpe gave me $2, and I appreciate it. And I think the $2 was for me not cursing, acting civil. Thank you. You know you don't have to do that. You share all my videos, and people, I never ask for money anyway, but I'm gonna tell you guys, if you share my videos, when you see my videos, like the lives, people don't really want to watch too much of the lives. They're not really if they never really watch my channel. But the videos, if you share those videos, man, that's like the best thing you can ever do. And I know you're part of the disposal team, you like to make people laugh. If you like to make other people laugh, if you want to try to get a raise, send it to your boss. Send it to your boss. So you know what? I do 2 to 3 videos a week, so you guys can be at work and be on the clock and get paid. And your boss might walk back and say, "Hey, did you see that new garbage disposal video?" And then you said, "Yeah." And if you didn't see it, I'm not going to hate on you, but watch it later. But pretend like you did. If the boss says it, say, "Yeah, did you see what he did?" And then wait for him to see what he did and kind of chime in. But then you don't get to work for like 10 minutes, and you get paid for it, and you're talking to them. So 3 times a week is 30 minutes that you can talk to your boss about the video and not even work. That adds up. That's all I'm saying. 1 whole hour of paycheck if you get paid every 2 weeks. Just breaking it down for you. You're welcome in advance. Spaghetti challenge. It's going to be at 4 p.m. in Highland. I'm not going live. I don't do lives because I'm going to tell you now, people are bummed out because I just said I don't go live on challenges. But when I go live, guess what happens? It gets all screwed up. Now, if they go live, I'm going to try to pull it up right now, people. I'm going to try to pull their website. If they go live on their website, then you can check them out and yell at them. But I'm going to see if I can find DiMaggio's in Highland, Illinois. If I can find, if I can find this in this link, then you guys can try to follow it. I would try to have them. Yeah, I don't even see them on here. Yeah, I'm looking. Okay, I think I found them, people. I believe this is the site, and if I'm wrong, I apologize in advance. But here's the site for. It looks like it's a long site, but if you guys click on that and it takes you, if it takes you to the DiMaggio Highland, Illinois on Facebook, please let me know. Oh my goodness, that's a long no. That is not going to work. Yeah, this wow. I'll have to try this out first, guys. I don't want to give you the wrong impression here on the site. Wow. Okay, first time. Okay, I'm about to send this. This is where I'm going today, guys. It's like it's 4 pounds dry spaghetti. So dry spaghetti usually doubles. So it's like 8 pounds of spaghetti and I think a meatball. It's the same size as the one in St. Louis, I believe. I think I don't know if they copied them or not. What is up, Max Whitman? How are you doing? I enjoy you coming in here and enjoying the party. Oh, Andrew Pohl's in the house. Let me catch up on some of this. Andrew's in the house. He's a great eater. I'm gonna shout out some YouTube channels right now, people. But if you want to after this and check him out, Andrew Pohl has a YouTube station. He's a great competitive eater. I'm pretty sure he might be a pro here in a minute. I don't know, but he should be. Is all I'm saying. Miss Hobbs has a YouTube channel. She does cooking, really great cooking, and she knows I can cook good because somebody just sent her a dessert. Not in the mail because that is illegal unless you pay extra and whatever, okay? Who else is in here? Going down the list. What is up, Mike Collinson? He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he works out a lot. I can eat more weight than him, but he can pick up more weight than me. So not a competition. Big guy. So she said. Oh, Aaron, is Aaron even in? Did I see Aaron yet or no? Aaron Cohen has a YouTube channel. I don't think he's in here right now, but guess what? He might be at work, okay? But I have his link up here because he did a spoof on Miss Hobbs' intro. So if you don't know Miss Hobbs or Aaron, check Miss Hobbs' intro out first, and then go to Aaron's and check his out, okay? Because he did a funny spoof for the Super Bowl halftime or Super Bowl. He cooked some ribs, but he did a spoof on the cooking thing where you got to see it. And Mike's a Viking is all I'm saying. Jessica, I'll be in Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan on July 27th. Come out there to Hopcats. It's going to be the finals, $2,000 for first place. So if you're in Michigan, then check that out, okay? And I cannot tell everybody where I'm going. Like I cannot say, hey, let's text you or email you or inbox you. I can't text every single body that wants me to know where they're going, like where I'm going. I'm sorry, I can't do a secretary job because I'm already doing a CEO job. But I tell people as much as I can right now. If you follow me, you'll probably know. But I can't be driving and texting. It's illegal. You know, who does that? Who does that? That's what my ex always said. Who does that? Like when I do something and she don't believe I did it. She goes, who? I do that. Oh, look at that. Linda is going to North Carolina in July. Are you going to the Highway 55? I think that's in July, I believe. Danielle Lewis, you heard correct. That is not a lie. Whoa. Got the goose pimples. Lots of places to eat here in Fort Wayne. Yeah, I have some stuff to do. I'm going to Waco. I'll be in Waco, Texas, guys, on the 18th in the morning at Dave's Burger. I'm going to take down a burger. It's 12 minutes. You get it. It's a big challenge that you got to do in 12 minutes. It's like 5 pounds of stuff, but I think the record's 8 minutes and 4 seconds, maybe. I'm not sure, but I'll be there at Waco at Dave's Burgers the 18th. Probably as soon as they open, or pretty close as soon as they open. People, I stay. Let me get my buddy out here. I cannot show it on camera. I can probably show a little bit of it, but yeah, I stay in a bad neighborhood. So anybody that says there's something behind me, the refrigerator's open, I done read all those, but I don't have to look because nobody's ignorant enough. I got a monitor right here that shows me all 11 cameras outside my house. So I know what is creeping up on me and what's in here. Mr. Unknown, if you watch my video from today, you know that I stay strapped. It's always this far. My gun is usually this far, well, this far away from me. Not too far. So I need to reach it. But if you know that I rake my leaves with my gun on my hip, yep, I rake my leaves with my gun on my hip. Mike, I can't not tell you how many guns I have, but I'm going to tell you whatever door somebody wants to come in and I got to run the other way, I have something for them. Stellar Blue, not moving. I'm the type that will stay and hunker down. I have cameras all around my house. I have gun card, concealed carry. I have some extra little stuff for people, but house is paid for. I am not the type to go buy a house when I got a house paid for that's not run down. If it's run down and about to fall apart, I'll go. But until that day comes, I'm going to stay here and put pots and pans on the floor and let it drip in the pan. I'm not going to pay another house note. This house been paid for probably like 10 years now, maybe 8. And the cars I had paid for, that are 99 and 98 truck and a Blazer, raggedy, but one of them still runs good. Been paid for like 15 years. I finally got a new car yesterday because I need a car for this job to travel around and get more videos for you guys. So I kind of saving money because I'm not renting, but I am not the type to just get up and go because the neighborhood's bad. I ran the streets. I jumped fences. I've done a lot of stuff in my life, and I'm still alive through all that. So I'm amazed that I'm still alive, and so is a lot of other people. And thank you, Stellar. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your concern. My brother has the same concern. He told me to move. Like, hey, pay me for this house. But I gave my mom double the money for this house to get her out of here. You know, I told my mom, I said, hey, Mom, go see who will give you the most money for this house, and I will give you that money. I thought she was going to get higher than what she came back. This house was 75 to 80,000 30 years ago. They rated this house at $14,000 to $15,000 now. It's like the best house in the neighborhood. Like, you look at my house. I did all this. This house is nice. I mean, it's not the best house, but around here, it's pretty good. But I gave her double because that's like a slap in the face, you know. And I wanted to get her out of here. No matter what I paid for this house, I got more out of return because my mom's in a better place. She's back with the family down south a little bit, not far, but 3 hours. But that's where all the family's at. And she's with my grandmother, my mom. She's my grandmother's 94. She'll be 95, I believe, this March the 15th. So I'm happy about that. So whatever happens to me here, I'm glad my mom's in a better spot. Okay, people, I've been talking a lot and got kind of a little sentimental path there, but I will answer. I'm gonna start reading questions now. So if you had questions up above that I missed, I'm not trying to dodge you. I just get to talking. But I'm gonna start reading comments, and I'm gonna try to not spend too much on each comment. Just kind of answer questions. But if you got any quick questions, I'm ready to go. Thank you, Christina Barnard. James Wolf is in the house. Guess where James just saw me at? At a buffet. I get my one free buffet a week, and I was at Hokkaido in South County, and I appreciate you from tuning in. There was a great couple. His wife, I was going to say girlfriend. I was going to say, oh, might get him in trouble if I say his girlfriend, but he's a really great guy. Seems like a really great guy. His wife does a lot of makeup, and she wants to start a YouTube channel. So James, when she starts that YouTube channel, man, I will support that and try to help her out, get that going. The Netherlands, welcome. And this is why I did this midday chat, people, for people that cannot make it during the night at 9 p.m. because they're overseas. This is for you guys and for the ones that work nights and the ones that just can't make it, that go to sleep early. Jessica, oh, welcome from England too. Hey, Kyle. Jessica Greeley, I started competitive eating when I was coming out the womb. I had to fight for my life. No, just kidding. Well, I actually did. I was premature. Can't tell now, but I was 3 months premature because I wanted to hit that bottle. But I was at work and people always said, hey, Brandon, we're taking a lunch, because on construction sites, everybody wants to take a lunch at the same time. But I get done in 5 minutes, start back working. They're, hey, we're taking lunch. I'm like, I already took my lunch. I'm like, no, you didn't. Well, they signed me up for a contest. I went to that contest, and I knew I was fast. Didn't know I was fast compared to other eaters that thought they was fast. So I did another competition the next day and beat a really good eater, and started from there. Meatball tree. No meatball. No meatball tree. All right. Thanks for Mr. Unknown. I appreciate you hopping in. And if you see Matt Stoney, tell him about me. He might not even know about me. Nicola Jacobs, yes, you are an England person, and you are one of the ones that I like to do this midday for, because you stay up for my 9 p.m. or you wake up or set an alarm. Miss Jacobs. I'm sorry, people. For a long time, I don't know why I thought Nicola was a guy because of the name. I'm thinking Russia, Nicola, overseas. I had it all wrong. But Miss Jacobs, I do appreciate you. You are a star. And I wish I could send shirts over there because you would get a shirt. They just suck at the partial place over here, trying to get them overseas. Thank you, and you're awesome, man. Okay, Hey, I had a really great time chatting, and you guys did not disturb me one bit. Just like I'm talking now, when I'm out, I like to conversate too. So you guys were great. I really appreciated meeting you and your wife. Yeah, the Lucky Charms up there last a long time. She bought 3 pineapples. I saw that this morning. Look at them 3 pineapples. Those are going to go to waste. I'll probably be eating them. I'm going to stalk those pineapples, and if they're going to get too old, bam, they're getting ate. Then she's going to be like, where my pineapples go? She gets a problem with me. Those Lucky Charms are hers, okay? Like I said, when I'm at home, I cannot eat too much sweets and stuff like that. I got to fast. I ate a protein bar this morning, but I will have spaghetti tonight. But she yells at me. She don't yell at me. Don't do that. But She's 21. Okay, she's adult. Can't beat her no more. But when I find good deals, I get a lot of stuff. She goes, "You buy too much. You just bought 3 pineapples. You let one go to waste, and you bought 3. So it's her money. So if she's gonna waste it, that's her money." Hey, Sarah, everybody's from England in here today. You guys rock. I'm telling you, overseas, I'm really trying to get more overseas. So if you guys want to spread the love over there, say, "Hey, this DaGarbageDisposal guy, look at this guy eat." I would really appreciate that more. But if not, I'm fine with you guys just watching the videos. Yeah, Linda, that's her pineapples. But when they get I usually puree them and then freeze them and then have like a slushy kind of meal, like kind of half freeze them and eat them. Oh, Miss Jacobs, I'm telling you what, you guys hear me say the word "I appreciate." Well, words, there's 2 of them, but I do. And I say it again, I do get negative comments, and they say the better you get, the more negative comments you get. And I understand that. I'm getting a percentage. Like if 1,000 likes, I might get 100 dislikes. You know, who knows? But I just have to focus on you guys that are positive, that watch my channel, that steady, give me support. You guys energize me. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was tired, but I was trying to get just to edit videos, especially when I just got this new car yesterday. I'm really proud because I've come a long way, and I don't know what else to say. That the person I used to be, even to have a daughter that lives with me, that wants to live in this house, that doesn't worry about the bills not getting paid. I really appreciate everybody that helped me out. My buddy Mike with the bees. I'm gonna tell you now, that guy, he found me. He found me in right over here, just on the other side of there used to be a liquor store right here. Well, other side of that's a bunch of woods. I was living out there for 2 weeks, even though all the bills in the house were paid. I was living out there for 2 weeks, and I would go to the store, get a fifth, and go back through the path. Have a little fire with 3 tarps. I had 3 tarps out there. I was cooking on a fire with canned goods. I was hearing voices. I was seeing things. I wasn't smoking crack. I mean, but that I had a lot of dementia and stuff from drinking. But he found me out there, and he took me to a detox for alcohol in a hospital. And then to come to find out, I didn't know he did it until later. But he knew the janitor that's been working there 30 years in a treatment center, and he got me in there, and I was there for 110 days from alcohol. So I was up to 2 fifths a day. I was smoking 2 to 3 packs of cigarettes a day. So for me I'm amazed myself still for just being who I am today. You know, I've come a long way, and I try to help other people that's been, going through problems like that. Watchman, nothing happened to the car. I just got a new car. I still got my trucks. One of them, I'm actually going to go to Walmart and park it at Super Walmart and just leave it there because it has signs on it and it's glued on there. So that one don't work really hardly, so I can make it there and just park it there for about a year. They won't tow it, but I have free advertising. But I have my truck. I'm not getting rid of my truck. It still runs good. 1999 Dodge Ram truck. Guess what? Air conditioner still works. Never had to touch it. Well, I turned it on, but air conditioner works great. Uh, it's 200,000 miles on it. It used to be my papa's truck, old fishing truck. And I got that truck maybe 10 years ago or so. He had died, and it was just sitting there, and nobody else wanted to drive it except to pull boats and stuff. But I use that every single day when I went to work. Really good truck. I'm not getting rid of it till it stops breathing too. And hell, maybe it might sit there too. I don't know if I want to get rid of it. All right, James. Hey, kudos to whatever demons that you had to go through. And yeah, it's a long road, man. But that road is definitely you keep walking that road. If you think it's like a far distance, don't worry about how far you got to go. Just sometimes you don't look back, but sometimes you have to see, hey, that's far. That's how far I came. So I do appreciate stuff, and that's why I say it a lot. Hey, Jessica, congrats on the 3 years. Um, I don't care if anybody has 30 years or 3 days. I could tell people, like you might hear if you go to meetings, you're only like that far. You're the same distance away from a drink or a drug than the next person. Sometimes I might have a thought. When I walked in one day, I saw Tanqueray on sale. My brain like, ooh, I need to buy that because my brain's like, hey, I like to save money. As soon as I saw Tanqueray and it was on sale, I was like, I should buy that. I'm like, what am I thinking? Hey, thank you, Shake the Clown. I appreciate it. I remember you from the last chat, and everybody, you guys are really make me speechless sometimes with the stuff you guys do. And I know you, real people, not just somebody on the internet. People send me stuff in my fan mail stuff. Like I don't get a lot, but whatever I got, letter. I mean, just a letter. I'll read them on the videos. But Miss Hobbs just sent me something, a magnet. It's on my refrigerator up there, and after a while, some of this stuff will change. But my best friend had died. I'm keeping him there. He's not going to go nowhere. Um, and my niece made that one there. And Sylvie, that is Nick Weary's daughter, had made that when I went there to do the 112-pound hamburger. That was the day after we did the what was that? The Bears Witch sandwich, that hot challenge. Well, she made that for me, so I got that there. Those might stay up there a little longer than the rest, but after a while, I have to circulate this. So when I get more stuff, I'll put it up there. I really do thank you guys, and thank you, Miss Hobbs. Miss Hobbs, I'm not sure if I did that or yet or not, but moderators in here, I don't have a problem with you guys. Every chat that I have, you guys can slap your channel up, okay? I just put your channel up, and uh, we have a Pringle challenge coming up. It's a Pringle challenge actually now. If you guys get one can of Pringles, and you get 5 minutes, okay? But try to do it within the 5 minutes. But if you can't, after 5 minutes, just count your chips. But go to this, like come back to here if you want. But this will be the Pringles challenge. That's due on the 20th. So no videos after the 20th. You want to get specs on it, you go to that and you go in the descriptions or watch the video. That's the live that we did. And I have a ASMR channel. If you like to laugh, and I'm telling you guys, Linda Volpe, I'm definitely telling you, do not watch this with the kids, and do not watch this in the doctor's office or the library like Miss Hobbs does. But this channel here is a not so ASMR. So the ASMRs where they're doing funny stuff, well, not funny, but like meditational, they do crinkling, just stuff. I do not so ASMR, so it's a spinoff. It's funny, little kind of borderline PG, not PG-13, but that's another one. Okay. Yes, Mike, that washing beard, it is. And people, I had some deep thoughts while I washed my beard in that one. And when I did I was feeling a little frisky when I did the dishes, though. The dishes one was a little frisky. If I crossed the line, then maybe I crossed the line. But I did not curse, so did not show any nips or anything. Okay, just my arms, sexy arms, though. Yeah, James, check out the Pringle challenge. It's a new, and if you guys haven't subscribed to that channel, Fun Eating Challenges. You can email a Dropbox of it from Fun Eating Challenge at hotmail.com. Not with the S on there, but Fun Eating Challenge at hotmail.com. You can Dropbox that, or you can upload it to YouTube and hit the unlisted so it doesn't like pop on YouTube, but we can see it. Then we can get it off there. But let us know, email us, let us know on that live that I did or on Fun Eating Challenges. Let us know that you did a video and we'll put it on there. It's just for fun. It's amateur channel. It's not professionals. We're trying to include you guys. Just because you watch our videos, we want to incorporate you guys into doing something and having fun without having to compete with us. And somebody said the wavy Pringles are a little less weight, but I think the original ones are 5.5. I think Greg Webb had told me that this morning. He said their dollar ones are cheaper than knockoffs, but the $1.44s are Pringles. I apologize, people, for you guys going broke, but $1.44 are the Pringles. And if you can't catch them on sale, that's good too. Yeah. Thanks, Jay. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, the wavy ones, the wavy ones might be harder to eat, since they're wavy. You got to take that in consideration. Well, there's no dunking, there's no crush them all up. So just eat them. You can pour them all out on, and then eat them, but don't want you to crush them all up because it's hard to get all the crumbs. And you got to be a Randy Santel. You got to get all them crumbs up, okay? At least 99.9%. You can't crush them all up and have them all over the place like a pinata. Miss Hobbs, good time of year to plant greens is early spring. I don't know where you're at. I say if the temperature's at least maybe 50, 60 degrees maybe, but you want it warm enough for the seeds to split open. But plant greens early spring and late fall. You can plant twice a year. You can plant broccoli twice a year. You plant lettuce twice a year. A lot of those spinach, root vegetables, you can plant twice a year. I'm not going to be doing too much of nothing. I'll do lettuce though. But if you see me plant lettuce, you can plant some greens. So greens, it takes a lot of real estate for greens. So you want to plant a lot of them because you already know how that works when you're cooking them. They're like, where'd it go? Yes, yes, Miss Jacobs. I was looking at the bowl of them. That their pasta was great at Olive Garden. Eric Crump is rubbing it in. He's saying Florida is 75. He's probably on the beach while we're in snowshoes. All right, Christy, herb garden. That's what I'm talking about. What do you think about biggers? Oh man, did you just change a word? Did you change a letter on that word to say something else? Because I'm gonna tell you now, there's a lot of stuff that I might tolerate, but I'm not gonna tolerate any kind of racist stuff. So please don't do that. I'm not into that. I'm gonna tell you now. That's what she said. All right, next. Yeah, I'm not gonna do my garden. I'm gonna do mine for this house, but I'm not gonna plant 300 tomato plants anymore. It's just too much work. I have too much to do. I can't. I'll do 2 or 3 rows tops of a garden so I can keep it weeded out, but I'm not gonna do it like I used to do. Michael Honoretto. My next challenge is at 4 p.m. today Central Time. It's going to be at DiMaggio's. I don't even know if it's at DiMaggio's Pizza. Let me see if I got the. I'm trying to find the address to the place. I think it's on Broadway. Yeah, that's it. It's at DiMaggio's Pizza and Pasta. It's at Highland, Illinois, and it's like probably about 8 or 9 pound pasta and meatball. I'll throw the website up again here. If they go live, they can go live, but I'm not going to go live, people. I'm gonna every time I go live, there's a problem. I can't win either way it goes. because people complain that I don't go live, and then when I do, they complain when I do because there's always problems with it. So it's best for me just to leave it alone. Yeah, the website's up there. I can't get the website anymore. It's I don't know why it puts this on the screen that long. Okay, sorry guys. I was just trying to get this web address again. But here's the address to the web address. Man, this YouTube is tripping. Okay. All right. Thanks, Shank the Clown. I appreciate it. Thank you for that $2. That will come in handy because I had to pay this car off soon. I think I got a 5-year loan, but I'm going to pay it off in 2 or 3 years. I'm not the type to pay all that interest. People that pay the minimum on any kind of interest, that is a no-no. Pay on that principal. Tell them as soon as you pay. If my car note's $300, I'm paying. If I pay $500, I want to call them and say, hey, $200 of that is going toward the principal. So you want to pay the principal down so you have less interest. Hey, thanks, Little T. I appreciate it. The other Wendy, the other channel is called Not So ASMR. I might have about maybe about five on there. Like 5 or 6 videos. I'll be putting more out later, but that's the link right there to Not So ASMR. So if you want to laugh extra, that's some deep thoughts, some meditational, not so meditational, just weird. Don't watch with the kids. Do not watch with the kids. It's still not rated R, but it's borderline. What the hell? I think that's a new rating, guys. So I'm gonna have to put that on in a title. It's borderline. What the hell? Writing that down. I think I like that. Borderline. What the hell? Ms. Hobbs, I believe that is the correct description. Is that right? Because you watched them. You watched them in the doctor's office. Gully Wumper. I like that name. I like that name a lot. Gully Wumper. I had to say the gangs. I like it. But no, I'm not doing Nathan's because you have to sign a 3-year contract. They're technically called MLE, but let's swap that E around. It's called ML3 because you got to sign a 3-year contract with them. And if you can't eat 50 hot dogs, I believe that's my little theory. If you can't eat about 50 hot dogs in Nathan's, you're not going to make any money in any of the other events. You might make $100 here, $100 there. You can't do any contests like I do, like $1,000 in the next town. Can't do it. Nathan's don't, Major League ML3 does not sponsor it, so they cannot do those. They told me I couldn't do them on YouTube, so if I was in Nathan's league, guess what? You wouldn't even see me today. But Matt Stoney does. I know Matt Stoney does YouTube and other people, but they told me when I called them and talked to that Sam Barclay guy for 15 minutes, I was told that I couldn't do YouTube. Couldn't even do challenges without calling them. I had to call them to do challenges because I'd be swallowing flaming fireballs. Thank you, Deborah Bunch. I appreciate it a bunch, Deborah Bunch. No pun intended. Yes, it was. I don't lie on Wednesdays. Teenagers, Nicola, teenagers can watch because they're having babies nowadays. So the life's just screwed up. Hell, people that are 3 or 4 years old are watching Family Guy, and people let them watch it. And then they get mad about other things. You just let your kids watch Family Guy. Why do you think they're out there killing people or whatever they're doing? Thanks, Crystal. That channel, Not So ASMR, is just meant to be funny and just a spoof on regular ASMR channels. I didn't even know what an ASMR channel was until about 3 or 4 months ago, and I thought it was sexual. Like, I'm not even going to look at that. That's ASMR. It sounds weird. Sounds creepy. It is creepy, but it's not as bad as I thought, okay? If you don't know what ASMR is, it's something to do with your senses. It's a meditational to do with your I was going to say hearing and seeing, but it's from your seeing and your hearing. So when you hear certain sounds and you're watching movements, it's all about that. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate you showing up, man. Andrew Sharple's in the house, and you do not make the evenings as much. I know because that's why I started this one for midweek, midweek. So you guys can check this one out too. Teletubbies. I don't even watch Teletubbies. I don't think I ever watched that. I know what you're talking about. Thanks, GM. Thank you very much. You stole it 20 years ago. Gully Wumper, 20 years ago, I am thinking you have the right to use that name. If they haven't come back to you in 20 years, you own it. Just like a piece of property. You put a fence up, it's like you're Columbus. You put a fence up, and if they don't say nothing in 12 years, if they don't write in or something, you own that property. It's like I'll push that fence up a foot every year maybe, and they won't know. Just creep up on them like stealth, like a sniper, and then you'll be at their back door. They'll be like, "What are you doing?" Like, "What are you doing? You're on my property. Get off." I think that's how it works. Welcome to the free country, people. Big Eater Mike's in the house. One-legged Honda Mechanics in the house. Man, you guys crept up on me. One-legged Honda Mechanic did the Pringle challenge, people. First one to send it in. I want to thank you very much, and thank you for being a moderator, being here, like Miss Hobbs. I know Aaron's at work. Katie's probably doing ASMR videos, like stocking up her store. I call it a store. So when you start a YouTube channel, people, you want to stock it up first. You want 5, 6, 7 videos, maybe 10. You want to stock it up and then have people come, and then you want one per week just to keep it stocked up so people can watch new videos. So that might be what she's doing. Big Eater Mike, you are too good enough. You cannot do the Pringles because you're not an amateur. You're with Major League 3, ML3, because so my Big Eater Mike has a YouTube channel. Guess what, people? I have on the third. I'm gonna look at my calendar. I think on the 13th, Big Eater Mike will be in my video doing a promo for Green Ghost Tacos in Jackson, Mississippi. I was just down there a couple weeks ago. I cannot stress this enough, people. I am single. I do like brown women, and she was tan. I'm going to say she was tan. But Mandy with an eye. Oh my goodness, she had my eye. She had my eye. I just have to stop talking about her because this will just go another direction. But Mandy with an eye. Okay. Other than that, where was I? Where was I? Cut. Linda Volpe likes that. I just did that just for her. You got to do it 3 times. Cut. Tyler, people that have an I on the end of their name, my theory is their name ain't really ending in with an I, but they're sexy. Probably they are really attractive if they put that I in there. Like, you know what? I'm going to lie to everybody. Take that Y, put that I in there, so I'm special because they look pretty. So I bet you she was pretty. Gully Wumper, you was on my good side. You're kind of borderline now. You're kind of borderline. Nick Weary's in the house, people. I just talked about Sylvie's picture right there. Sylvie drew that picture. And if you want to watch this later, Nick, you can show her this. But Sylvie's daughter had drew that for me, and I keep it up on my refrigerator. I'll probably try to keep it up another couple of months unless I get more fan mail, but I'm still going to definitely keep this up for 2 months. At least, maybe for a year or two. But that's where all my fan mail goes. I got a coupon here. I got coupons here. And I got Ben, one-legged high mechanic. I got one-legged high mechanic. I got Miss Hobbs Magnus up there. They are moderators too, so that's not a coincidence. But yeah, Nick is in ML3. That's how I say it, guys. Sorry, not sorry. But he has a YouTube channel. He's a bodybuilder. Actually, Big Eater Mike works out as well, but they're both in ML3. And since Nick's going to show us later, I am going to say at the 1 hour and 6 minute mark, let her know to say that I said hi, Sylvie, okay? Hey, Sylvie, thanks for the picture. I got it right there, and I hope he showed you the picture beforehand, but I appreciate you showing it. You are a sweetheart. Thank you very much, and keep an eyeball on your brother because, you know, he falls down a lot and bumps his head. So thank you. Okay, after that, Nick, you might want to cut it off because I don't know what I'm going to say. It might be crazy. So, hey, no problem, Nick. You're a great guy. I really appreciate you staying over there. We had a live at his house as well. The live video, okay? Heidi Broiler, thank you very much. And I answered your question on your t-shirts, and guess what? I already got your t-shirts in the bag, but I don't have any kind of address here to put on there. But I got both t-shirts in the bag, the white and the black. So as soon as you let me know what you want to do, and maybe it's in the email, but I will get that sent out to you, okay? Let me see. What'd you say? What kind of car did you buy? I bought a Nissan, people. A Nissan Sentra 4-door sedan. It's all the letters CVT, SV, I4. It has every extra available with the keyless entry. So I can just push the button. I can just touch the door handle, the trunk without even getting the keys out of my pocket. But I already averaged it out. It gets 38 miles to the gallon on the highway. And it has a big trunk. I call it ass hats. Okay, I'm sorry to curse. Butt hats. I don't know. But you can fit 2.5 dead bodies in the trunk. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. 2.5 dead body capacity. Plus, only had 45,000 miles. I got it for 11,200 because before taxes and stuff. Because my niece works there, and I got $700 off. Then I told her about it. She goes, "Did you use me as a reference so I can get $300?" I said, "Oh, I didn't know I had to. I used you as friends and family, and that's how they got the $700 off." They should know, you know, because they got your employee code. And then she's like, "Oh, if you use the $700, I don't get the $300." That's the only reason why I went there, because it's $700 off. So it looks like I might have to send her. She don't watch my videos, people, so I can say this. I might send her something in the mail, okay? Just something. Maybe a card. Ooh, oh, maybe a gift card. Who knows? Yes, Bob. It is a nice. I've got this because I was going to go in and get 2018 Nissan Altima. I was one. Ooh, I want that. I want that. That's what she said. Not lately, but she said it 10 years ago. But it has all the perks. I mean, I'm telling you now, air conditioner, power steering, power windows, power locks, cruise control, AM, FM radio, dual airbags, side airbags, ABS, traction control, alloy wheels, MP3, tilt steering. You need that if you're texting and driving. Just kidding. Just kidding. Bluetooth wireless, bam, backup camera, some VCHL dynamic control, keyless entry, keyless start, Siri. I'm not getting a series. I'm not paying you people. And alarm system. Bam. All of that could be in a flight to Vegas. Big Eater Mike, what are you talking about? You're one of, you must be talking to somebody else in here about a flight to Vegas. Are you going to go gamble, or you got a contest? Bob, a radar detector. They still make those things? People, I'm going to put it down now, but this is what I use. This is the app I use. I'm about to post the app I use. If you use this, WAZE, you can put your own voice in there too. About turn right, idiot. You can put all your voice in there. We used to have Mr. T voice. Boys band. Dan Killer Kennedy likes the boys band. Well, he don't. He laughs every time he hears turn right. It sings to you. Well, Waze, if you see a police officer or anything on the road, not just police, but you hit the police button, and then you tell them that it's hidden or visible, like they're trying to hide, like a radar on the bridge or in the bush. Then you tap that. Next person that comes by sees where that cop is. If he's not there, hit the button that says with a strike in it says not there anymore. Or if you hit the like button, he's still there, or she. But it is a great app. I stream for as long as people want to talk, because I will talk forever, as you can tell. I have to get off in about 45 minutes at the most. So this can be 2 hours long, or right now. Boop. Okay, I didn't shut off. But I have to get ready for a challenge. So I need to drink more of my coffee so I can push some of this other stuff out. I'm not going to get too technical about that. Goalie Wumper. I did that on the first challenge. I'm not the first challenge we did 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I did that as well, but I'm not here to get on somebody. I am so honored to be on Randy's video. I'm not going to get on this video and go ham and just go crazy, because I'm trying to keep it polite, because his crowd wants a really, really clean eater. So I also do that too. I don't dunk at all. I will not dunk on his videos. But you know what? Next time I should pretend to dunk. I should nudge him a little bit. I should get and just pretend and see what his face looks like. But I try to keep clean. I don't try to show off and like, hey, I'm gonna beat you eating. I'm just gonna enjoy this meal and just try to tie. That's what I'm trying to do. No X-Lax. I don't need X-Lax. If you drink 4 gallons of water in one day, I'm gonna tell you now, you probably need some fiber, because you don't need any kind of X-Lax. Steven, I am live because I have a big heart. So I'm live like every day. But I'm on here though, I'm just live because I wanted to do a live stream for people that cannot make it to the Friday 9 p.m. live. So this is for the people that cannot make it to that one. That's overseas, that has 5 hours difference, 6 hours difference in time zone. People that work nights, or just people that go to sleep early. So I'm just trying to cater to a different crowd. It's nothing really special, but it is special. It's for people that watch my videos. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm just taking time out of my schedule to interact with you guys, to let you guys know that I appreciate you, even though I say that like 1,000 times a day. Oh, this is everything I try to do is massive. That's what she said. This is my vegetable cup. This camera does not do good close-ups. But this is my vegetable cup. And speaking of that, I'm going to give me some coffee real quick. And I got to get my sweet and low in here. Hey, people, T's Rednecks. That's going to be, I did that a year ago. And actually Raina beat my time by 1 minute at T Rednecks. I called him. Here's what happened. I was going to the Big Texan to do my year anniversary there, and I thought about it, passing by T Rednecks. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to do a year anniversary. So I called and I said, hey, on the way back from California, I'll hit that one. Well, the Tina, the owner, I said, hey, this is Brandon. She goes, hey, Brandon. And she goes, I think I still have the record there. She goes, no, you don't. Some girl. I said, Molly? She goes, no. Raina hung. I said, what? She goes, she beat you by a whole minute. So I made a deal with her. If I beat the record, then I got it free. If I didn't, I'll pay for it. But that place, if you lose, it's $50. But they give that money to the church in town. So it goes for a good cause. Philly, you have the same cup. How do you have the same cup when I have it right here? The same style cup. Well, you have great taste. That's what I said. Healers Canada, what is up, Healers Canada? Do you follow Joel Hansen? Anybody Nutrition? I think he just goes by Joel Hansen on here now. I have another cup too. It's a big soup cup with the smiley face on it. But I think it's a left-handed cup unless they want me to look at this all day and like this on the right hand. So left hand. That's my my soup cup. Yeah, I like weird dishes, people. I like weird stuff like that. I like glass. I like sort of different stuff like that. Like this. Y'all might saw this before, but look at this plate. It's not all the way circular. It dips in a little bit and it dips out over here. So it's not all the way circular. Well, look. It's backwards on here, but it said, oh, oops. So I tell people, oops. They accidentally made me pay full price for something that they messed up. Oops. Philly, I was just messing with you. I know what you meant. Like something. I'm gonna tell people what's a pet peeve of mine. If I misspell something, I'm like the biggest typo you will know. I'm telling you right now, I irritate myself. My New Year's resolution used to be to gain weight because if I gained weight, guess what? I made my New Year's resolution. If I lost weight, I was still happy. So I was happy either way. If I lost weight, bam, I'm happy. If I gained weight, I made my New Year's resolution. Well, now it should be, I'm going to proofread my text before I send them. Because as soon as I send them, I can't get it back. Especially on Twitter. Twitter, you need to put an edit button on Twitter. Let's start a petition because I'm tired of Twitter. I got to delete the whole comment and put it up again. Shout out to Canada, people. Robin's from Canada, and so was Healer. Nope. Thank you, Miss Hobbs, for putting Joel Hansen's YouTube up. Guys, I know I'm gonna get to hopefully I get to a point where I'm up there 100,000, 200,000, and I know I'm not going to be able to get to every single body, but I'm going to still shout out people that I can, try to help people that start off YouTube channels. I can't hold your hand the whole way, but I can shout you out one time here and there. I can't do it like 50 times a week, but I can try to get you going in the right direction. And I will try to answer questions because Beard Meets Food, Adam Moran. When I first started, I was the person that other people probably try to do to me because I say, hey, Beard, can you shout me out? And he's like, I can't, But now I text him when I go to bed at like 2 in the morning, maybe 1 in the morning. He gets up in the UK. So I said, hey man, it's time for you to take over the world. You know, I'm going to go to bed. You handle it for now. Just a joke. And then I send him stuff. So that he chats with me, and he has like 500,000 subscribers or more now. He had over 500,000, but he still has time to communicate. And I still try to do that to everybody. And I want to help everybody to get to where I'm at. So I'm not trying to be greedy about anything. I know I need to do what I got to do, but every now and then I can try to throw somebody out there, not under the bus. I'm not throwing nobody under the bus unless they have to be like Raina. Jesus, I don't know what's wrong with her. And for somebody just commented about Raina, Michael Johnson. I don't know what the deal with Raina is, but she just blocked Ms. Hobbs too for putting a video up of me beating her record. And I believe that might be what it is. That if nobody wants to join her clique, then no. It's like, I don't want to deal with you. I guess she's a leader of the pack. If you don't want to be in her pack and she's the leader of the pack, screw you. I'm going home. That was off of South Park, people. And for the people that don't know about South Park, I was the first person to own some South Park videotapes in this town that people thought I was nuts. We would drink and VCR tapes. I'm going to tell you, VCR tapes of South Park, that's what I had. You're like, what is this? And guess what? My VCR tapes started coming up missing. That's how good they liked it. When I was in prison, well, not prison, I was in the county jail for 3 months. But the first thing they did, we had cable. We had more TV stations in prison in jail than we did in my house. Like, that's why people go to jail a lot, because they want to go watch cable. Well, we had a deal when I first came in. Like, I ain't watching South Park. I don't watch no cartoon. And then once they started watching it, everybody, new person that come in and said the same thing, everybody else said, no, we're watching this. Every time it came on, we watched it. Yeah, and free food. Thank you, Marlon. Marlon, I get beat by Raina 4 times in a row. When I did the trip to the 50-pound pizza, I put those videos out, and I had to put them out in a row because that's her video she had. She doesn't travel a lot because she has the 4 kids at home, and so she does that like nonstop at home. So she had to fly her mom out to babysit so she can go to the pizza. So she had to put those all out in a row. So man, 4 times in a row getting beat by her, like, Jesus Christ. Brandon Danzer, welcome, Pennsylvania. I go to Pennsylvania, and next time I go, I'm going to be seeing Dan. So I'm trying to work something out to go. I need to go see Dan Killer Kennedy. I need to go see Darren Eats. I need to go see Miss Hobbs. I need to go see Miss Hobbs' mom, Sandra Lewis. Andrew, people owed me food when I was in jail. I had a notebook. I had a notebook of what people owed me. I had about 8 meals that people owed me a day. I got fat in prison. But I would trade if breakfast was I can't even say, but biscuits and gravy. I don't want to say SOS is what they call it. Stuff on a shingle, okay? Or bull. I can't even say that one. That is not even right to say. But yeah, if it's biscuits and gravy, I would trade 2 of my breakfast for a lunch. Or if it's that's the only time I would not eat. I would eat breakfast is the biscuits and gravy. If it wasn't biscuits and gravy, I'm trading 2 breakfasts. I give them for a lunch. But yeah, I had me and another guy's the only one that had commissary. We get a 30-pack of noodles. He would sleep in the daytime and I would sleep at nighttime. So he would watch my stuff in the daytime, and it was an open dorm, like 100 people in there, and it's supposed to only be 30 people, but it's an open floor plan. So he would sleep in the daytime, I would sleep at night. We watch your own stuff. Well, Natasha, when you're in jail, biscuits and gravy and SOS is the same thing. And also the older guys in there call it Bull D and Gravy. The D stands for a male thing. So Bull D Gravy. Bull D and Gravy. They do that so it sounds real nasty. So the newer guys come in with the butterflies in the stomach. They don't want it anyway. That's when you catch the new people that just get in there and thinks they're going to get out in one day, like they're getting out today. Their mom's going to get them out. You say, "Hey, you want your breakfast?" And they're all don't want to eat because they're nervous and stuff. They're no, I don't want it. Bam, free breakfast. Man, Heidi, I did. You know what? I got you mixed up with Sarah. Sarah that just emailed me. I'm sorry, but Heidi, I think you commented. You commented on Facebook. And that's how I remember your name because I'm getting confused with Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I apologize. I've been doing that to a lot of people lately because I'm getting really confused with a lot of people. I'm sorry. I really do appreciate everybody that watches, but it's getting like really confusing. Flip flop. I would like to come to Europe, but I do not have Europe money. I need to find some Europe money. Dallas Fort Worth. Thomas, I will be in Waco, Texas on the 18th in the morning at Dave Burgers. So that's where I'll be at there. I don't know Dallas Fort Worth. I'll be at Lulu's. Lulu's maybe the 23rd. That's not locked in yet. I cannot really talk about that one too much. It's not we might not do that because I heard you can't even videotape there. So I'm trying to do ones that I can videotape in. So I will be definitely at Waco at Dave Burgers when they open up, or maybe an hour later. But whatever time that is, I don't even know yet. But I call them. I can come in anytime I want. It's going to be on a Monday. So if you can make Waco, then that's where I'll be. It's 30 minutes from Dallas. No problem. Yeah, Philly. When you're in prison, they don't have all the options that. Well, if you're in the federal joint, you could probably order Domino's, from your cell phone that you smuggle in your prison wallet. But if people don't know what a prison wallet is, prison wallet is your back door. Is all I'm saying. So that's your prison wallet. You hide everything in there. Paul, let me just say, do you have a website to order shirts? Um, to order shirts, you look in my descriptions of every video, or you watch it till the end of the videos. At the end of the videos, they tell you how to order, or go to my descriptions of the not the lives, but the regular videos that I have. It'll show you you can do PayPal, or you can do my PO box and send a check or money order. As soon as that clears on the check or money order, it'll be probably the next day or next 2 days. I'll be in there. If I'm on the road, as soon as I get back, then I'll mail it. But I have shirts on the road. If you pay PayPal and it clears on PayPal, then bam, I'll send it while I'm on the road. And if you read the descriptions, it says no shirts outside the North America. I do Canada and United States. I stay in line for 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours. And when I get up there, she has a big problem with my packages. It's not filled out right, she says. I said, you know what? I took a picture. They filled it out and sent it back to me. This is exactly how it's supposed to be. It doesn't work like that. So I cannot send packages overseas. I do not have time to hassle with them about that. It's a big problem. I'm sorry. I really wish I would flip flop. I really wish I could. I've tried to get my shirts everywhere. It's just I've sent like two overseas, but it's oh, you do not know. Maybe one day I will. I will. Little T, the inside of the car is not too great. It's just regular cars, nothing fancy. But I'm glad I got the new car, so I can stock it up and have it ready to go. I don't have to go take everything in my car, go to the next car, and keep getting it back and forth. I can pretty much have everything in the car that I need. No leather seats. It's just a regular on the inside. It does have like all the perks that I named out earlier. It has all the MP3 and the reverse camera, the Bluetooth, cruise control, tilt steering. But the inside's pretty much plain Jane. Like it doesn't have like leather seats or nothing like that. Plush or nothing like that. Right. Thank you. There's a lot of people from England in here. I'm glad to see you guys. Boiled dinner. Favorite meal. Favorite meal. Well, boiled dinner in prison or just in general. I don't know. I really don't have guys ask me all. People ask me all the time about my favorite food, and my mom used to get mad all the time. She goes, "What do you want?" I'm like, I don't care. I mean, I'm really low maintenance when it comes to food. My brain thinks about quantity and not quality. Just hey, whatever you got. Um, Favorite foods in general, maybe all around might be a pizza because it's just different varieties. You can make pizzas. I do like Italian food. Do like Chinese food. So it's a lot of stuff. I do like chili cheese burritos that we used to call cholitos. Every time you go to Taco Bell in town, it said Cholitos on the board, so we knew what we was talking about. Everyone I go to and say Cholitos, they say, we don't have that. You mean chili cheese burritos? You know what the heck I just said. You know what I meant. Just like the people that my typos. You know what I mean. So why even have to correct me? If you know what I mean, you know what I said. So stop being an a-hole. People, it's a Nissan Sentra. You might not have been here when I said it, but it's a Nissan Sentra 4-door. It sold me because my magnet, the big magnet, fits on each door. So I can put 2 magnets on each side, which is on it now. And I'm telling you guys now, I'm going to look up some companies to wrap the vehicle, to put my emblem all the way around the vehicle. I want to wrap the whole thing. So if any YouTubers that want to put an 8-inch, maybe 8-inch by 8-inch little logo on there, I'm taking offers, okay? Because I'm trying to pay for this wrap without even paying for it. So if you guys want to put a logo on there of your YouTube address, bam, we can work something out. And I'm serious as a heart attack. Thank you, Paula Warner. I appreciate you been watching. Make sure you go to work though. Don't be calling off work to binge watch my videos unless you're watching them at work. Just don't say nothing. Clock in. Okay, folks. I have about 10 minutes left to wrap this up. I wasn't gonna go all the way to 2 o'clock, but I have to get ready to go. But you guys got any other questions? Miss Hobbs? No. I'll put your little fridge magnet on my car. If it flies off, then oh well. All right, Paula Warner, thank you for checking in on your break. I know you was on break. You wasn't doing while you was on the clock. Jose, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying about. I think you're trying to be funny with the EBT. I don't get EBT. I get free food, but it's gift cards and free food from places. But I pay for my buffets, my once a week buffets, and I eat for free when I go do challenges. So if that's what you're talking about, EBT, that's what I get. I file my taxes, people. So pretty sure if I file all the money that I file, then they're not gonna like me getting the regular EBT. All right, Minnie, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. and all you guys. Lamb, 13 kilogram. 13 kilograms. That's a lot. Lamb. Jose, is it a trigger for you? Free food is not a trigger for me. I like free food. I went all the way to California, spent $3 on food for 3 weeks. So $1 a week. I bought a big thing of animal crackers. That's the only thing I had to pay for 3 weeks. Thanks, Ms. Hobbs. I will be doing that shortly. A couple of hours. I'm probably going to go live. If they want to go live, they can. If you want to go back to this video and click on their Facebook to see if they go live, you can. But 4 p.m. Central, I'll be doing this about. So maybe 4:15. I'm not sure when they wanted to cook it and prepare it. But I think Ramsey Hilton just did this, and that's how I saw this. He posted on his YouTube, and then it's around me. I wish I can do a challenge with Ramsey. I've never done a challenge with Ramsey Hilton before, but he's all around this area. Anthony, I think I'm at 240, 245 now. I was down to 236, but I came back from California a little heavier. Eating all that food is a little, got to try to get it off. But she said. All right, Flip Flop, thank you very much. Yes, Healer, saving money is very, very much a game to me. I like playing that game. I like saving money. All right, Christina Barnyard, thank you. And I'm looking forward. Pringles, I bet you, is on your grocery list. Just saying. And Ismail Jabari, I don't know what you said there, but the exclamation marks, maybe you're excited. I am excited too. I thank you for joining in. Chippy, yes, that was a good burrito, people. And yes, I tasted it. I tell people, if the food touches your tongue, your taste buds taste it. I don't care how fast you eat it, your taste buds are going to taste it. Unless it's like scalding hot and it burns your taste buds, then it burns your tongue, then you're not going to taste it. But it was good. They finished it off in the oven, which is kind of crispy a little bit. Oh, the texture of those crispy and the regular burrito with all the fresh guacamole was really good, and the lettuce was crisp. All right, little T, thanks for coming in. Barcelona, Spain. I would think if he said hi for Barcelona, Spain, that it would say Barcelona, Spain in there. Because, you know, okay, there you go. I'm sorry. It does say Barcelona, Hispano, Spain. Okay. You are correct. Oh, thank you. I can understand all that, Ismail. And thank you from Spain. I really appreciate you for coming in here, and I hope you guys share the video and enjoy all the laughs. I try to make it funny for everybody. I'm trying to get new content. I'm going to do a new intro and maybe another outro. I know Dan Killer Kennedy uses Fiverr. I think it's called Fiverr, and he has some really good intros. So I want to try to just pay some money to have somebody do a really nice intro for me. But I want to still do the curtain when the curtain opens up because of my bad acting. I like to keep that red curtain like a cheesy thing, but then when it opens up, have a different garbage disposal thing in there. Minnie, I try to. I'm still working on that not chewing. I'm still working on the not chewing. I work on that repetitively. Thanks, Bob. Thank you very much. Poland's in the house. Hugo from Poland. Man, this midday chat does pretty good because everybody else is up. I think you guys might be off work now since it's probably 5:46, probably 6:46 or 7:46 where you're at. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. I'm going to say Steve Snowberger, new to the channel. Awesome. Keep up the good work. You're very entertaining. I want to start trying to do food challenges all year around my area. Any advice? Where's your area at, Steve? I'm all over the map now because I got a new car yesterday. Proud of it. And I will be all over that thing. That's what she said. All over. Michael, the intro, I've already have something in mind for the intro, so I don't want to do a contest. I kind of figure out, I know what I want to do, but I appreciate it. Pennsylvania, Altoona, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure when I'm going to be in Pennsylvania next, but you might want to check. Just check the lives. Every now and then I'll spit some extra secrets out where I'm going to be. I don't try to do all the time, tell everybody where I'm going to be. So I don't want nobody breaking my house, turn my heat up. Don't want to pay that high bill because I think I got robbed. Oh, no problem, Michael. I appreciate it. But the intro, I'm going. Everybody, they can probably say, what they might want to see on there, but I think I have my mind made up, and I don't want to waste anybody's time because I think I know what I like. Oh, there. I got to pay for it because I'm going to send it off to Fiverr and pay them to do it. So I'm going to see what they say about it. If they can do what I like. Okay, everybody, I'm wrapping this up now. I appreciate you guys coming in. The next Sunday, what's next? What is today? Well, Friday, you'll see me before that. So Friday the 8th at 9 p.m., if I don't have a contest, if I'm on the road, I will be at a McDonald's near you, maybe. So thank you for tuning in, and I am going to put some miles on this vehicle very, very soon, like today, to go do a challenge. So tune in. Please follow me on Facebook. If you want to see more content than you just see here, I post extra stuff on Facebook. So go under DaGarbageDisposal, not under Brandon Clark. Go under DaGarbageDisposal. If you can't find it, the link is in the description. I think it's just facebook.com/DaGarbageDisposal. But the link is going to be in the homepage of my YouTube. I will try to pull this up now. I'll do it for you now. If you guys want to like this and follow this, this will be my link that I put extra pictures and I put extra content up, like little short videos. And I'm going to start posting videos on there as well. Just another couple months, I'm going to start posting whole videos on Facebook as well. So thank you very much. You guys rock. Keep the comments coming. I try to get to every comment, but if I can't get to you, I apologize already. But I do like to read my comments. Okay. Thank you very much and take care.